I could not say this, okay? I had to share it with you guys. My name is Patricia. Thank you so much for joining me today. As usual, I'm super excited that you decided to stop by. If you appreciate this content, and if it's the first time you're joining me, definitely subscribe. I post videos every Thursday and Sunday, and yeah, I think you'll really appreciate the content. If you missed my last video, I shared with you guys my vision board. I actually just recorded the video. So yes, it's the same day. So if you'd like to see what my vision board looks like and different content, things like that, then definitely check out that video. Like I said, it's the video that I posted right before this one. I'll leave it up in the cards for you guys to check out. What's up, what's up? So today's a very relaxed day. All right, got my robe on, my hair is pulled back. I even got my coffee as usual, okay? And so yeah, it's actually almost done because like I said, I recorded the last video first. Hold on. So today we're going to talk about anxiety. But Patricia, we already talked about anxiety. Yes, we did. We talked about anxiety probably a few videos ago. I think that video is very important. I told you guys how I deal with anxiety. But there are a few things that I neglected to mention in that video that I could not just pass over and not say it. We talked about some of these things in the comment section of that video. So thank you guys so much for being so responsive. I definitely appreciate that. But I wanted to add these two crucial things that have helped me in my journey. All right, so let's go from the top. All right, let's go from the top. So little disclaimer. And I mentioned it in that video too, in terms of anxiety. Now, anxiety is an emotion that everyone will feel at some point in their life, right? I described anxiety in that last video as the appetizer to fear. That's what you feel. Well, that's what you feel leading all the way up to fear, right? But there are those who suffer, right, who deal and who have to manage general anxiety disorder, right? Where it's gotten to a point now that is past just feeling anxious. And like I mentioned in that video, and I'll mention here, I am specifically talking about managing the feeling of anxiety, feeling anxious, all right? Mind you, if you are suffering with anxiety or even diagnosed anxiety disorder, these things can definitely help, right? Do your research. These things can definitely help, but I don't want you to limit yourself to these things only. You know, there's not a one size fits all when it comes to these type of things, but I want to share with you guys the things that have personally helped me in my rough spots in life and from time to time when I feel anxious, okay? So if you are watching this video and you did not watch my other video, I'd really appreciate if you guys did that. Watch that other video because it has some things like music therapy where I talked about meditation music, right? 528 hertz, and some other things, classical music, impressionistic music in particular, that is very soothing to me, that I wanted to pass on to you guys, that I'm hoping that would be soothing to you, composers specifically like Debussy, right? But we talked about other things. We talked about spirituality and other things that I feel that have helped me that I want to pass on to you guys. So watch that video. We're going to add two things here. I feel like this was a really long intro. Two things here that have definitely helped me that I could not go on. I could not say this, okay? I had to share it with you guys. So the two things, oddly enough, they both start with A's, are affirmations and aromatherapy. Now, I graced affirmations in the last video just briefly, but I didn't really give it the attention that it deserves, and that's why I want to come back and really talk about affirmations. So the word affirmation is definitely a new thought, new age term. It is terminology referring to positive thinking, self-empowerment, and positive self-talk. Can I say that? Positive self-talk. And so an example of affirmation would be, I am beautiful, right? An example of affirmation would be, I will do great things. These are words and phrases that you use to build your self-esteem. You release those words, and in turn, they give you power, right? And the more you say, the more you believe, and then the more you believe, the more you start acting on those words, right? So this is why affirmations are really important, because they are literally are like the antidote, right, to the ego, which the ego has the tendency, especially if you are someone who struggles with anxiety from time to time or has anxiety disorder. Your ego is heavily critical of others, and even more so of yourself. So you may engage in a lot of negative self-talk. And so these affirmations basically help to cancel that out, right? And so what you in turn doing is you start believing the positive over the negative and then start acting according to the positive, then your world starts acting. All right, that's your environment. You ever see that person that by societal standards may not be, all that, like, the most attractive person in the world, all right? But this person walks around like they are and somehow have convinced other people around to the point where they're walking with like the finest chick or the most good looking guy, and other people just can't see why and how. But on the inside, they may have money too, but if it's not the money, then on the inside, they believe it, right? And they exude it. And the world agrees, the world and the environment agrees with it, right? So that's the thing about the affirmations, the power of the affirmations. You say it, you believe it, and believing you agree with it. And guess what? Your environment starts to too. So that's why affirmations are so important. Okay. So I actually picked up affirmations in college. Okay. So if those of you guys who've been following me for a long time, okay, since early YouTube days may remember me talking about this, right? And I'm going to see if I can find some old videos, and I'll put them up now, in which that you might have seen some of my affirmations behind me, my backdrop. I was watching some of my old videos, and I could see where I had, some papers, and in some of the videos I actually had post-it notes where you could see behind me my affirmations listed out. And so I usually separated them into two categories. One was positive and encouraging Bible texts, right? And the other one were just positive things that I want to take note, that I wanted to remember, that I wanted myself to believe about me. All right. And so that's where it all started. And I went through some traumatic events in college. And so I think I really needed to believe, I really needed to know, right, those things that I was writing down, and in turn help to build me up, right, from the inside out. Whether it's on your desk at work, like little post-it notes and things like that, little reminders of who you are, little reminders of what you're capable of, and little reminders that help you stay positive, to look on the bright side, and little reminders that will little reminders that will send forth, right, energy. And you really repeat these every time you read it. You were saying this in your head, right? Whether it's aloud or not. I think it's really powerful when you say these things aloud, but it's still just as, important to read this thing back to yourself. If you're a planner person, in your planners, every, last week of the month, I plan for the month coming. And I also choose a text, Bible text, and I also choose a quote, right? And then an affirmation for the month. And I write that on the side of my planner. I wish I could grab it if it was accessible, but it's, hold on, guys. So I'll show you guys this particular month. And, you have the monthly view, and then I also have the weekly view. So this is the monthly view, right? And this is the one that I sit down to do at the end of the month, and then I do my weekly breakdown from YouTube, which y'all didn't ask all that now. Okay. And this is month September. Let's go to November. November, I wrote, "If you can dream it, you can do it." And that quote is by Walt Disney. And this other quote by Arthur Ashe says, "Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can." All right. And that was November's. Yeah, November's. So those are little things that I do. Those are little placements of affirmations that I can do. You guys, like I said, in your rooms, on in the front of your closet, since you open that every day, on your mirror, in your bathroom's a good place, on your refrigerator. Guys, whatever you have to do to get your mind in the right space. Okay, I think I've exhausted affirmations, right? Should I get a sip of coffee? Have I earned that? Let's do it. All right, so next, we're going to talk about aromatherapy. Now, sorry guys. So a lot of you guys may be tea drinkers and may drink like chamomile tea. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but anything that is calming, soothing, like lotions or stuff for babies to help them go to sleep or whatever, has lavender in it, because lavender helps to calm you down. And so, like any like pillow spray that, you know, from Bath and Body Works or any other place has a little bit of lavender in it. Amongst other things, lavender is not the only one that helps to keep you nice and calm, and just helps to naturally reduce your stress. Just the smell of it. Aromatherapy is definitely powerful in that these things, these oils, these essential oils really help to keep you calm, right? And so there are lots of natural blends. There are blends of these oils that can evoke certain feelings and emotions that will help to facilitate you know, healing and positivity, and help to, you know, keep you nice and calm, and sort of just to release the tension and the nerves. Okay, so the first thing I received, I didn't even buy it. It was interesting because I was thinking about purchasing it, right? It was just a thought. Like I literally was just thinking, I want to buy a diffuser, and an oil diffuser. And literally, I got it as a gift from one of the doctors that I work with, or was working with at the time. And so he got me, oops. Ah, I spilled it, guys. This was literally going. This was actually running before I cut this video on. I think he got it from Anthropology, and the brand is called Aromatherapy. It's from the Aromatherapy collection. That's what it says. Oh my gosh, I'm getting it all over me, guys. So that's what it looks like. If I can find it, I'll let you guys know. I'll put the link down below. But if not, guys, go to your local Marshalls. My local Marshalls has like tons of them, different brands, different kinds, whatever. You can go to your local Marshalls and get them. And they weren't that expensive from what I saw there, like between $10 to $30. Okay, so I think it's an awesome investment. I love this one because it actually lights up. If you watched my last video, you guys might have seen it running in the back. So it does have light also as well. And I saw just the benefits of just how it kept me calm at work. And at that time I was working a very, very stressful job. And I noticed how much it helped me at work. And so I ended up bringing this bad boy home once I left that job. And it has definitely been helping me. Something that you may have, but you may just need to get a different kind, are candles. And I would show you my candles, but both my candles that I have right now are burning. One that I really, really like is the Stress Relief one by Bath and Body Works. And actually, I'll show you guys this. It should look like this. This one is the room spray by Bath and Body Works. So I spray this at nighttime in my room. So the oils that I put in my diffuser. So I received this one with the diffuser, like I said, that my coworker gave me, and it's called Relaxing by Aromatherapy, and it is just plain lavender. Okay, so lavender essential oil, pure lavender essential oil. All right. So this one, very, very strong, pungent smell. And I've had this for a little while. And like I said, I've had this for a little while, and it's not done yet. Nowhere near being done, right? And then I also bought this little kit right here, and I bought this at Marshall's, and it was $12.99. So I bought this recently, like maybe like a month or so ago, and I like it because it has 5 different kinds in here. There's Focus, Calming, Uplifting, Sweet Dreams, and Balance. These are blends, okay? So it's not just one oil in each one. So it has, like in the calming version, they have lavender, chamomile, frankincense. Focus has rosemary, peppermint, clary sage. Balance has rosewood, peppermint, lavender, and Sweet Dreams has lavender, ylang ylang, and sandalwood. The only thing I don't like is the soybean oil in here. This one is 100% natural. And oh, I don't know if I mentioned, but my diffuser is an ultrasonic diffuser. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but I just thought I should mention that just in case you guys were interested in getting the specific one that I have. Okay, so I like that it comes with all these different ones. The uplifting one is the one that I've used so far, and I like it. It has a slightly citrus scent to it, and I diffuse this throughout the room during the day, and you know, helps keep you up, upbeat, positive. Because I think, can I be honest with you guys, when it comes to anxiety, I'll say I'm a nurse, right? That's what I do as a profession. So I've seen the benefit of modern medicine. However, I'm very pro complementary and alternative therapy coupled with modern medicine. I feel like it'd be very beneficial. And so when it comes to the sort of emotional illnesses, I'll use that word very loosely. I don't want to hurt my feelings, right? These emotional illnesses, I really think it's the package, right? And these packages have to be customized from person to person, right? So I don't think everyone should only be on Prozac or, you know, whatever. I think that there are certain people who need music therapy. There's certain people who need massage therapy. There's certain people that need to couple it with a psychologist or psychiatrist, right? There's certain people, you know, there's certain people that can benefit from aromatherapy and all these other things that sort of package this thing together so that they can be well and live healthy, right? So these are the two things that I just absolutely could not go on without sharing with you guys, because they've been so beneficial to me personally. So let me know, have you guys used affirmations or aromatherapy in your journey? So yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you guys have anything to add or anything like that, let me know how beneficial these things have been for you. And if it's the first time you're ever hearing about it, or the first time, or because you watched this video, you want to try some of these things, let me know down below, guys. I am so grateful that you decided to stop by today. I hope you guys are well and in good spirits whenever it is that this video meets you. And I will see you guys soon. I will see you guys Sunday with another video. And as always, God bless.